Subrina, it is now time to talk about you and them. Wow, that was like
pretty good.
Kelly and Mike, did you plan that?
No,
I mean, they're pros. They're pros.
That was like
we just had like a little psychic connection moment right there. We're like, let's do this right now.
Vibes across the country.
Yeah.
simultaneous.
So the Syfy Sistas, we're a group that likes to talk about science fiction and fantasy from a Black woman's perspective. We promote Black writers, Black shows and things like that, but we want it to be inclusive. So what we're trying to do is to bring these works out from, the back table in the bookstore or the BET channel and move it over so that, just like I'm sitting here thoroughly enjoying this story of Vikings, that someone else could enjoy the story of the Dora Milaje. So, that's what we're all about. We really are Star Trek driven and we all love our Star Trek, but we want to absolutely go and investigate and introduce people to what other sci-fi franchises and other things are doing, and the Black people that are making those moves in those franchises. So it's really kind of fun. We've got a lot of fans, and it's turning out to be a really fun group of people in our group. It's just like everybody's in there. I mean, we got everybody's in there. So come on and join the Syfy Sistas.
Your Facebook group is called The Mothership. Am I right?
The Mothership, baby. Yeah. Hey.
Now, if you're looking for that, if you're doing a search for it, here's a hint. Mother is spelled similarly to Sista. They don't like their ERs.
Nah.
It's spelled the way it sounds.
The Mothership comes from the Parliament Funkadelics and George Clinton. And so that was one of the very early Afrofuturistic bands. We have Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells way back in the day. Patti LaBelle was doing it, Sun Ra, but we sort of focused on George Clinton and the Mothership. So that's if you like the Funkadelics, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so I feel like you just recently, at least I only found out recently, that you guys have cast your net a little farther into fantasy, and I thought that was really interesting because I know it kind of started like Star Trek centric and then kind of branched out to more science fiction all around, and now including fantasy. That's it. You're covering all the good stuff now. That's everything.
Yeah, well, we've always been we're very we're lit girls. We love to read our books, and we're very much into sci-fi fantasy. So we're doing a deep dive right now in our book club. We're going back to the earliest Black speculative fiction writers, Samuel R. Delany, and we're going back, we're starting with Octavia Butler, and we're bringing people, along into this sort of like renaissance almost of, women that are writing sci-fi right now, Black women, and it's really been fun and absolutely telling everybody like what's going on. I think we've got guys in our book club now, which is like so bizarre. So they're really getting, it's like, these are really good books. We're like, yeah, they are. So we're doing N.K. Jemisin, and then we're doing, all the good stuff that's happening now. But Star Trek is our love, and that's our anchor. And so we're trying to show people how, I think we just did like Doctor Who and Star Trek. Right. And so people were just kind of loving that because those are the two oldest franchises. And we just wanted to show that they do have some similarities. And then we branched out into, Cinderella with Brandy and how that leads up to Michael Burnham. we were a little hard pressed to connect the dots to that, but we did connect it to the captain's ship. We were going to get there. So we like to, we like to tell people about other science fiction and that Black people have been creating in it, moving it for a long time. It's Uhura definitely is our goddess and she's our hero. That there's more. There's definitely more, and we want everybody to enjoy it and share it and see it like we do.
So Uhura's number one then. There are none higher, right? She's the one.
Well, she's passed the mantle on now to Captain Burnham, and Nichelle Nichols actually did say that. She gave that to Sonequa Martin Green, and so Sonequa, if you're listening, and I know you are,
she is.
We love you, girl. We love you. Oh my God, we love Sonequa Martin Green like it's something that you don't even understand. That is just girl.
Right. Well, the entire Discovery cast, they have Fallingtower watch the first podcast night every Wednesday night. They gather up. Yeah. So they make sure, the producers know that Wednesdays can't go late. They have to get out early. So thanks, Saniqua.
Yeah.
I think she was the one that really started it for us.
Cool.
These are all lies. Like nobody watches the show.
All of them?
I believe everything.
All of it?
Especially the lies.
Especially like, yeah.
Well, that's really
To
cool.
quote our favorite spy.
We're going to include all of the links in the description box below for Subrina Wood and the Syfy Sistas. They're so much fun. They're great. They're very knowledgeable, as you can see, as you've learned today. I've learned half a dozen things already, and I love that kind of stuff. And I didn't know there was more stuff to learn, but apparently
I learned more things than I ever even knew. So
Vikings are cool.